BOLERO, a nice little combination that we're going to put together as well. Oh, we grabbed the mic as well, so I don't have to get out this. Wonderful. So, good evening, ladies. Yeah, everyone here and at home. We have some people joining us as well at home. Okay, so just a little bit more so everyone can hear me. Okay. Test. Can you hear that? Yeah. Good. Fantastic. Okay. Now I'm truly wired. All right. So we're going to start off with the basic step or the basic action. I'm going to make sure that everyone can see this. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk through. We're going to start with our right foot. We're going to go to the side. When we're talking about BOLERO, I like to talk about BOLERO into 4 sections. Okay, 4 parts. The first part is just going through the foot placement. Okay, the foot placement, not going into a whole lot of depth. The foot placement is going to go side on the right foot. So you're going to go side, then you're going to rock forward on your left foot, rock, step. Then you're going to go side on your left foot, side. You're going to go back on your right foot, rock, step. So that's the basic foot placement. So you're at side, rock, step, side, rock, step. Okay? Side, rock, step, side, rock, step. Slow, quick, slow. Quick, slow. Quick, slow, and quick, slow. So that's your basic foot placement. Okay? The next stage or the next step of this is your length of step. Okay? The length of the step is going to go big, tiny, medium. Okay? Big, tiny, medium. So if we're starting to the side with your right leg, that's going to be the biggest step. It's going to go big. And then you're going to take your smallest step forward with your left. It's tiny. And then you're going to move your right foot slightly back. Medium. And then you're going to go big to the side. Big. And then tiny. Medium. Big. 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 Good job. Quick, slow. Quick, slow. Quick, slow. Good. Quick and slow. And quick, slow. Good. Quick. So that's part number 2. Okay? The next part is there is rise and fall in our BOLERO. Okay? The rise and fall is a horizontal movement, vertical rise. Okay? So you're going to move very level to the side, and then you're going to come up on one step. Okay? So you're going to start to the side with your right leg. You're going to go big. Now from here, I'm going to come straight up onto that foot. And then this is the tiny step. Tiny, and then I'm going to come down as I step back. Medium. Big. Come straight up. Tiny. Medium. Big. Up. Tiny. Medium. Big. Tiny. Medium. Big. Tiny. Medium. Big. Good job. Tiny. Medium. Big. Tiny. Medium. Big. Tiny. Medium. Big. Tiny. Medium. Big. Okay? Now, one of the things that I want you to see is when you're going backwards on your rock step, okay? After you step forward on your left foot, okay? So if I go side and I go rock, when I step back and I take a medium step back. When I first started, when I was going back, they did say that you can lift your toe slightly off the floor. Okay? Nowadays, that's not really being done. It's a tracing of the floor, so you keep your toe connected to the floor at all times. Okay? So once again, you're going to go to the side. You're going to go ready and go big, tiny, medium, big, tiny, medium, big, tiny, medium, big, quick, slow, quick, slow, good, quick and slow, quick, slow, quick, slow, great job. And the fourth part is that's 3 of them. The first is foot placement, the second is size of step, the third is your rise and fall, the fourth is when you have mantra. Mantra is a natural body action, right? I know you guys have heard this, and natural body action where your body is moving opposite, right, to the swinging leg. When does that happen is on your first step primarily, or the leg. Okay? So as you're going to the side with your right foot, you're going to feel a twisting in your body. Let's do that. So you're going to step to the side to the right. You're going to go slow. Okay? So you see that twisting of the body. And then as you rise up, you'll unwind the body and then rock into it. Okay? On your second step, going to your right or to your left, you're not going to have that same mantra. You will feel a swing of the body, but you're not going to twist as much. Okay? So it's just going to go slow, quick, but here, quick and slow, quick, twist, quick and slow, quick, slow, quick. Now, does anybody know why we use mantra? What was that? Close is to create rotation, right? So the reason why we're using that mantra is when we're dancing in our basic bolero is going to rotate and it'll allow us to turn, okay? So that's the reason why we only have it on the first side, not the second, because on the second side, we're not rotating on the second side. Right? Only on the first half of it do we have the amount of rotation. Okay, let's try that again. Okay? Now I want you to bring your arms up in front. Okay? You do not have to be gender specific. Okay? It's just right here. Okay? And I'm going to lower it to the left, and I'm going to push to the right. Slow, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, slow, good, quick and slow, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, nice, slow, and make sure that your elbows stay parallel to the ground. I don't want to see a tip as you're going from one side to the next. That's the reason why I keep those elbows there. Also the bad balance. Okay? So if my elbows are here and I rotate, you see now I can see if I crunch the side. Okay? If I crunch the side, you'll see that. And you want to avoid any tipping. Okay? Here we go. One more time. Ready? And go slow. Quick, slow. Quick, slow. Quick, slow. Quick, slow. Quick, slow. Good job. Quick and slow. Quick. Very nice. Excellent. If you did nothing more than that for the next half hour, you would definitely feel into your legs, and you would be thanking me tomorrow. okay? But we're going to keep going. Before we get into some of the patterns and movements that I have, with your bolero as the lady, when you get that strong contra, you have 3 options for your line of sight or where you're looking. 3. Okay? When you're in close position with your partner, you can keep your head to the left and go slow. Okay? It stays here. Okay? You can open your head to promenade as if he was going into a crossbody lead as well. So if you go slow, you can really shape that and then turn it back in. Okay? The third one, which is very fun, okay, is look at your partner. Okay? So as you twist, as you go slow, I'm looking directly at him, smiling so cute, and quick, slow. Okay? Does it have to be led? No. Okay? The first and the third one, or when you start in close position, if I'm leading my partner and I go into that contra, okay, if I want her to stay here, I can lead that. Okay? If I want her to go to promenade, again, I can lead that to go to promenade as well. But if I want her to look at me, that is not really led. That is a silent tip that you can use throughout your basic step. Okay? And you don't even have to tell your partner, it'll just make you go, okay? But they don't get caught hurt a little bit, unless they're aware of it. Now I'm aware of it, so you won't get anything off of it. Okay? So you're going to start to the side one more time, and this time I want you to keep your head to the left on the first basics, and then on the second basic, I want you to turn only towards the edges. Okay? The third basic, I want you to rotate all the way out. Okay? So you have first stay to the left, then look at him, then go to promenade. Okay? Here we go. So we go ready and slow, quick, slow. Now look at the exit. Go slow, quick, slow. Now look to promenade. Go slow, quick, slow. Now when you do look to promenade, okay, your head, and I'll show you from this side. I'm going to almost lay out my head. So as I go to promenade, I'm not just going here. I'm going to tip it away. Okay? So if everybody can see that, I'm going to tip it away. So it goes slow. You see, I'm going to open that side, open the jugular. Nice. That's it. That's really going to shape and feel gorgeous when you're dancing with the body in front of you. Okay? All right, let's try one more time. Those 3 head placements. First, keeping your head to the left. Then we're going to look to the exit. Then we're going to go all the way to promenade. Here we go. Ready? And slow. Quick, slow. Now look to the exit. Go slow. Quick, slow. Now I want you to lay it out. Look to the right. Slow. Good. Quick and slow. Excellent. Okay? So now, when you are dancing bolero, one of the things that will help you out to balance you with all of this twisting in your body is that you need to keep your hips underneath. Okay? So I want you to stand with waist or your feet, shoulder width apart. Okay? Bend your knees a little bit. Okay? Now from here, what I want you to do is I want you to send your weight forward over the balls of your feet so that the weight should not be over your heels. Okay? I want the heels very light. Okay? The reason why is if I put too much weight on the heel, I'm not going to be able to go into our shaking and, okay, and you've heard me say this on lessons, you're going to lose your butt. Okay? What I mean by losing your butt is we're going to disconnect. So in bolero, it is going to have a slight smooth position, okay, when we dance bolero. And the moment you go over your heels, then you don't have your hips underneath. You'll be too vertical, which means it'll create space between me and my partner. Okay? And that's when I'll say, hey, you watch the butt. Okay? So I want you to send your hips forward. Go again. Okay? That's where you want to go. Okay? All right, let's do our basic step one last time, and then we're going to go into a couple of patterns. Okay? So we're going to do the first one, staying to the left. Second one, going towards the door. Third one, we're going to go all the way to promenade. So we have ready, and go slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick to the door, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Now the promenade. Go and slow. Quick, slow. Not bad. Very nice. Again, when you do go to promenade, to balance yourself, you see, I've got my hips underneath, I'm squeezing my toes. Okay? That'll allow my head to open all the way out to promenade, and I won't feel like I'm off balance. Okay? Most of my weight is on my right leg at that point. I do have about 10% of the body weight on my left big toe. Okay? That's about it. Okay? All right, so now I want to go into a couple of combinations and patterns, things that are going to be very, very beneficial for BOLERO. The first one is a crossover breaks. Okay, so our basic crossovers, we're going to start off with our basic steps. So I'm not going to put all of the details into it to start off with. We're just going to go side, rock, step, side. And I'm going to open up towards Marvin Street. Rock, step, side, rock, step, side. Here's the fun part. We're going to do a turn. We're going to go quick, slow. Okay? So we're going to open up twice, and then we're going to go into a spin. Okay? We're going to walk through that together. Okay? So we're going to go ready, and go slow. Quick, open up, slow. Quick, slow. Quick, turn. Quick, slow. Back to basic. Quick, slow. Okay? So now that's a little bit of technique into it. So we did have a little bit of the size of the steps when we were standing down. Okay? But now let's talk about our crossover. The size of step is going to maintain. Okay? So the big, tiny, medium. Big, tiny, medium. Even as we do our turn, which is not the easiest, but it turns out beautiful. So we go into our basic and into the crossover. It's going to go big, tiny, medium, big. Now I'm going to take a tiny step. Tiny, medium, big, tiny, medium, big. Now here's the turn. This is a tiny, medium, big. Okay? So as I do that turn, okay, that walk around turn, I am slow. I'm going to drop my body weight right in front of my other foot. As I do, the heel goes down, and that'll freeze up that left foot. That's going to allow that foot to slide forward and to the side. Right? When you're dancing it continuously, it'll kind of glide right through. Right? Let's try that. So we are ready, and go slow. Quick crossover, slow. Quick, slow. Quick turn, slow. Tiny, slide. Good. Big. Quick, slow. That was fantastic. We're going to try one more time. Okay, here we go. Ready? And slow. Quick, slow. Quick, slow. Quick, slow. Here's the turn. Tiny, slide, big. Good job. Nicely done. Okay, that was fantabulous. Okay, now let's talk about the other part of this, which is arms. Okay, that's our chicken head. Okay, when we go into the arms for your crossover breaks for BOLERO, it is not like a cha-cha or a rumba crossover. So if I'm doing cha-cha, cha-cha-cha, rock, step, cha-cha-cha, rock. It isn't as crisp as that. This is slow, right? you have a couple of options. For tonight's class, this is what I want you to do. Okay? You're going to open up to the side. I want you to bring this arm up, rotate. Bring it through, bring this arm up, rotate. Bring it through. Okay, you gotta get it. Take this arm up, rotate, bring it through, bring this arm up, rotate, bring it through. Okay, these are great exercises that you can practice just the arms. Okay, now when you put it to music or put it to movement, I'm going to start with my bass. I go to the side, slow, go quick, quick, and as I open up, slow. You see, I'm taking it up from here. And then right when I face this side, that's when it rotates. Quick, quick, I take it up, rotate, quick, quick, slow. Okay, let's do it that far again. Here we go. What's that? Do it again. Ready? And go slow. Quick, quick, take it up, rotate, quick, quick, take it up, rotate, quick, quick, and turn, go quick, quick, slow, go quick, quick. On the turn, okay, I want to keep the hands very, very still for now. Okay? And then as you go through it, you're still going to keep that same technique going through your ankles and your feet. Don't worry about your arms on the turn for now. All right? Let's try the crossovers one more time. Yep. Yeah. Ready? And go slow. Go quick. Quick. Take it up. Rotate. Quick. Quick. Take it up. Rotate. Quick. Quick. Turn. Go quick. Quick. Great job. Slow. Go quick. Quick. Slow. Very fast. Right? Everybody seem okay with that, right? All right, so the next part that I want to add into it, so we're going to keep going, okay, is a fifth position break. Okay? Fifth position breaks are the same as we do with rumba and cha-cha and everything else. And I'm going to do it almost right out of the turn. After we've done our turn, quick, quick, slow. We're going to go right into it right after our basic, slow. Okay? Rock, step, side, rock, step, side. Last one, rock, step, side. Okay, so there's 3 fifth position breaks as we go through. Okay? All right, we're going to walk through it again slowly. The whole grouping, the crossovers first. After the turn, we do a rock step forward, and then we go back into our fifth 3 times. Here we go. Ready? And go slow. Go quick, quick crossover. Slow. Go quick, quick, slow. Go quick, quick, turn. Go quick, quick, rock forward. Go quick, and rock back. Go quick, quick, slow. Go quick, quick, last one. Go quick, quick, slow, back to basic. Quick, quick, slow. Now, the arms for this, that's a great question. Okay? As I go into my fifth, okay, again, the easiest for BOLERO as you're going through it is you're going to feel like you're going to take your arm up and again, rotate it again. Yep, same thing. Now, yeah, that for your BOLERO fifth positions, you could keep it a little lower if you wanted to. Okay? You don't have to go as big, but sometimes taking them up in the air, you can feel the flow. Okay? Yep. Yep, go ahead. Yep, always. Yeah. Yeah. Smack somebody if need be. Okay? All right, here we go. We're going to start with our base and go into the side. Go ready. And go slow. Go quick. Cross over. Up. Go quick. Quick. Take it up. Go quick. Quick. Turn. Go quick. Quick. Forward. Go quick. Quick. Back. Go quick. Quick. Back. Go quick. Quick. One more. Go quick. Quick. Fix. Okay? All right, we're going to try that grouping with music. Okay? Here we go.
I know. Oh, how many do 7 hours a day? I'm not so sure.
Yeah, is that what they're saying?
I like the word mask.
Yeah. Yeah, because the shield isn't complete protection, so that's why I know they have to have a mask with the shield. Right? All right, here we go. Here's our tempo. Ready? And slow. Quick, quick crossover, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, turn. Quick, quick, basic. Into our pit, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, basic. Quick, quick, slow. Good job. Okay, just to balance me out, because I feel like we're a little unbalanced this surgery. For after our pit, I am going to add a turn going the other way. Okay, so after this last bit, go quick, quick, slow. Now I'm going to turn this way. Go quick, quick, slow. Just so we can practice our rotations in both directions. Okay? All right, let's try it again. Ready? And slow. Quick, quick, rocks. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, turn. Quick, quick, slow. Basic, big, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, last one. Quick, quick, turn to the right. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Okay? So that turn was a little less comfortable. Let's try it one more time. Ready? And slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, turn. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Last one. Quick, quick, turn. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Okay? You're all there? All right. Oh, out of the turn? That depending on which direction of your turn, if you're coming out of it and you feel like you're collapsing, the reason is you want to drop completely down at the end of your turn. Okay? So when you go through this side, slow, I'm coming up, and then I'm putting the small step, and I gotta put the heel down. That's gonna put you on balance. Okay? That'll help you out. You were just probably not turning at the right time, or your heel wasn't coming down at the right time. Remember, the heel lowering is your braking mechanism. Okay? Just like roller skates, okay? That's going to stop you. Okay? The moment you drop that heel, it stops all rotation. Okay? Okay, so I have one more section, one more thing that I want to add to this, which is part of BOLERO in a lot of different elements and movements. Okay? And it's a cuddle. Okay? But you're not going to feel it as a cuddle. It's only going to be felt as a turn, okay, in the class tonight. So after we do this turn going this way, and we go quick, quick, slow. After you rock back, you're going to go quick, quick. You're going to step straight forward towards the mirror. You're going to go slow. Right? Now from here, you're going to still step forward. It's a tiny step. Quick, close, stop. Right? So that's the tricky spot right there. Right? So as you admit, after we've done our last turn, we're going to walk back on our right foot. Quick, quick, slow. Right? And on that slow, as you can see, it's not a big step. Right? But what happens is I'm sinking into that little turn. So as I go quick, quick, I'm going to step forward, I'm going to rotate, again, the heel goes down, and then I'm going to slide that foot forward. Quick, close, and then step side, big. Okay? Let's try that this turn, going to your right. So you're going to go slow, turn to your right, quick, quick, slow. You're going to rock straight back and step forward. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Okay? So the whole combination. Let's go through it. We have our basic crossover, turn. Then we do our good positions, turn to the right. Then we're going to rock back. And then we're going to cuddle, slow. Okay? And then back into our basic set. Okay?
Very interesting. Are you first going to put the foot down on the last turn?
Yes. Okay? So what happens is I go slow, quick, quick. You're going to step forward first. So I'm going to go forward with the right foot. And as I do, I'm going to rotate, drop the heel, okay, sink into the knee. So there's that, because that's a slow count. So when you rotate into that, you're going to have time there. Okay? It's going to feel really, really long. Okay? So when you go into that, you have quick, quick, slow. You see, there's a sinking or a melting of that, as I like to say, as we sit into that movement. Right? All right, let's try from the very beginning if we can. Starting to the side. Ready? And go slow. Quick, quick crossover. Slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick turn. Slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, fifth position, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick turn to the right. Quick, quick, slow. Rock back and go forward. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Okay? Good. Let's try some music. Dun-dun. Different song.
You were talking about puddles earlier.
Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. There's your tempo. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and slow. Quick, quick crossover, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick position, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, quick to the right. Quick, quick, back, step straight forward. Slow. Quick, quick, side. Back into it. Big. Crossover. Slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, turn. Quick, quick, slow. Into your quick position. Slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, one more. Quick, quick, turn to the right. Quick, quick, straight back. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, side. Quick, quick, slow. Good job. Very nice. All right, so now, when we do that little bubble action at the end of this, you have 2 options that you can do with your head. Okay? which is exactly the number of options that you have in all of ballroom dancing. You can look to the right, or you can look to the left. Both of them are acceptable for this, okay? Because when you step forward on this, moving quick, if you keep your head forward, it's naturally going to want to stay to the right, so you can stay there, okay? And then as you step forward, moving quick, now it looks to the left, going back to your basic step, okay? So that's one option. The other option is, again, you can look at your partner, okay, who is going to be on your left side, okay? Now, here's the tricky part, here's the kicker, okay? When you go back, you have quick, and you do your cuddle. If you're looking at him, who's on this side, you want to be careful not to do that. Okay? So if this happens, okay, you're going to feel this crunching. Well, you're going to look in the direction of, okay? So, or her, depending on who you're dancing. Okay? So if you go rock, step, and you step forward at this moment, I can keep my head to the left, okay? But I don't look to the left. The moment I look to the left, that is going to break that left side. And what breaking side means is I'm shortening the rib cage on that particular side. Okay? If you don't want to shorten that rib cage, okay? It takes your whole balance up to that side. Okay? Now, of course, your partner's there, or she's going to hold you up. You're not going to fall on the floor, but it's just not going to look appropriate. Okay? So we're going to try that one more time. Okay? So let's just go back on your right foot. So we're going to do a half basic back on the right. So we go slow, quick, slow, and then we're going to go quick, slow, quick, slow. Good. And I saw some of you were looking in both directions. Let's try it a couple of times. Let's look first to the right on the first try, and then let's look to the left on the second try. Okay? Yeah, I know. Just influence us. Okay? So let's start. Basic step going to the side. We go slow, quick, open great, and then we're gonna go quick, look to the right, slow, quick, slow. Okay? Now let's do the same thing, but now let's look to the left. I was dripping and I stepped on it. Stopped. No, I'm not gonna hurt myself. It was just like instant brakes. Okay? So you're now ready? And slow, quick, slow, quick. Now look to the left. And quick, stop. And then back into it. Good job. Okay? Now I'm gonna put that into music again. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through twice, all the way through the entire sequence. And I'll tell you, the first time that we go through it, I want you to look to the right. The second time we go through it, I want you to look to the left. Okay, just to try both. Okay, here we go. That was a nice song, but I'll try a different one. Oh, I like mixing it up. Here we go. 5, 6, ready, and go slow. Quick, cross over, slow. Quick, slow. Quick, turn. Quick, slow. Fifth position, slow. Quick, slow. Quick, slow. Last one. Quick, turn to the right, slow. Quick, slow. Here we go. Look to the right, slow. Quick, slow. Quick, slow. Now we're going to repeat it. Cross over, slow. Quick, slow. Quick, turn. Quick, slow. Quick, quick, then slow. Go quick, quick, slow. Go quick, quick, slow. Go quick, quick, thanks. Move on attention. Do it again. Just take it going from the fifth position. Here we go. Ready? And slow. Step and slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Turn to the right, slow. Quick, quick, open. Now look to the left, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Back into your base. Slow. Crossover. Slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, turn. Quick, quick, slow. Into your fifth position. Slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, turn to your right, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Look to the right. Slow. Quick, quick, slow. Back into it. One more. Slow. Quick, crossover. Up. Quick, quick, up. Quick, quick, turn slow. Quick, quick, slow. Fifth position. Slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, turn to the right. Quick, quick, open break. Look to the left. Slow. Quick, quick, slow. And then back into it. Great job. Which side you guys like to walk? You like looking to the left? Yeah, excellent. All right. So just as a quick recap, we covered a lot of ground, a handful of elements. Okay? The things that I want you guys to remember. Size of step, big, tiny, medium, big, tiny, medium, big. Those are great things to remember. Okay? Then we went into our crossovers. Okay? We turn at the end of the crossovers or at the end of the fifth as we did tonight. Make sure that you still have the same technique. Big, tiny, medium, big. Same thing this way. Tiny, medium, big. So I can keep that leg extension going on both sides. Okay? We tried a couple of things with arms, and we even got into that little couple stuff. And we looked in both directions, and you can play it out. The other thing that we talked about is your basic step, where your head can look. Okay? So your basic step, you can keep your head to the left, you can take your head to the right, or you can take and look at that. Okay? You have three things to kind of play around with. Thank you very, very much, ladies. I appreciate your attention, your attention. Wonderful. Okay? And we'll send you the link so you can practice at home as well. How'd it go, guys? Good? Got Harriet and Neil.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. It went well, Dustin. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Have a great evening, guys.
Thank you. Good night, everybody.